Marty Cesario here for Colorado State Men's Lacrosse and Stream It Sports Productions as we approach the spring 2026 season. It'll be our fifth year doing the broadcasts for this historic lacrosse program in the nation with CSU. I'm a Ram myself, so I kind of can't help myself but grinning. I had a couple of studs here we've been watching play lacrosse for a long time. We've got sophomore attack, Jack Rego is with us, his first year as a captain with the squad, and then senior midfielder Mason Daly is also with us. Rego is from Plantation, Florida. Daly is from the Los Angeles area in California. And you know, again, we're just really excited as we approach this season. Some uniqueness about this season. Let's start with the schedule just to go with that because it is unique. You guys got a lot of games that you're playing. If we look at exactly what that schedule looks like, you're going to start on the road in California for two, Santa Clara. You got Cal, and then you go down to the Lone Star State with Texas and Texas Christian. Then 7 in a row, and that's within 4 weeks, 7 games all on your campus. Then you'll go to Utah to play Utah Tech in Utah. Then more Utah with powerful Utah Valley and BYU, and then you'll finish up with the Rocky Mountain Showdown against CU. And this year that will be at Kittredge Field on the campus of Boulder. So when we talk about that schedule, let's start with you, Mason, since you're the upperclassman. You know, what does that feel like? How do you react when you first saw that?
First things first, I'm just super excited. I think 17 confirmed games, 18 if we go to the RMLCs. So just a lot of lacrosse to be played with my last season. The previous few years, I think we had around 12 or 13 games. So just the addition of 5 more games just makes this last season for me so much more special. I just get to play more lacrosse with all my best friends.
How about you, Jack?
Yeah, I think those extra 5 games are really going to show what we're worth, show that we can really play with the best teams out there. And our schedule really, we are going to play a lot of top 20 to 25 teams is mostly our schedule. So really excited about that.
Yeah, that's always the case, right? With CSU, you guys are really aggressive with scheduling. There's some strategy with that. And then also I think it's just the part of the history of the success with the program is you've earned the right to draw those kind of elite top 25 opponents. Hey, Jack, you're the sophomore. You know, you guys have had a scrimmage doing a play day, you know, with DU and Air Force, and then you've had all your preseason winter training sessions. What's the general vibe of what you think? You can talk generally as a team or with the offensive guys. What's the feel, man?
Yeah, I mean, we're still getting to mesh together. You know, we're just finding where everyone belongs, who plays where with who. You know, our first scrimmages could have gone better. Not the outcomes we wanted, but still shows that we have a few things to work on, but we're getting there.
How about you, Mason?
I think we have a pretty young team and relatively newer team too. So kind of just seeing how everybody played together, those first few scrimmages kind of just showed our potential that we have for this upcoming season. So it was really exciting to see everyone play together for the first time, kind of just joining our new faces together.
Senior midfielder Mason Daly, along with sophomore attack Jack Rego. Hey, Mason, you know, since you're an upperclassman, a second-year captain for this team, if you had to just mention a strength you kind of see from up top there as a veteran guy, what would you say?
I would say there's a lot of confidence and leadership that I've accumulated these past 2 years, just kind of having all my teammates, my coach, have their full trust in me when I'm on the field, and it's just
Gotcha. And then, hey, Jack, how about strengths? Just a general feel like we're going to be strong with this as a team or as an offense.
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, I would definitely say our IQ is definitely our strong point for sure. We have a lot of guys who've played D2, D3 at a higher level. So all of us coming together, our IQ is going to be something special.
How about you? You're a sophomore and you've been selected a captain by your squad. You know, how'd you react when they said, "Yeah, you're the man"?
I was shocked, but an absolute honor to lead the boys every game, and it's just a confidence builder.
with you, you're a very confident attacker. Especially in the tack zone. Jack's not Fred.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think your best trait is as a lacrosse player?
Ooh, I would definitely say my hustle and determination. I don't really give up unless either the whistle blows or game's over. So
Okay. How about Mason? You're a second year captain. That's got to be cool, man. 2 years in a row, they felt like you're a team leader.
Yeah, I'd say a big just factor that I have going for me is just my confidence stepping on the field and kind of just using my size and my speed to kind of just dictate kind of the flow of my game, and just having everybody that I'm surrounded with just trust me with the ball, and I can trust them equally as well. It kind of just leads to a lot of good movement on the offense.
Guys, we're moving forward, so I'm not worried about 2025. We know you were 7-6, but I do like how you finished, where you got the win over CU.
mhm.
Yeah, that's a fact. And then you played Utah Valley tough, and that's a squad that advanced deeply into the national tournament. So you can use some of that moving forward. So I'll ask you guys, Daly. I'll start with you. What motivates you in spring 2026 this season?
Definitely just to finish strong. Like, this is my senior year. I want to go as far as I can. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to go super far. It was a little bit disappointing not making the tournament last year, so that's something that we can definitely strive to achieve for, and I think it's 100% within our reach this year. Yeah.
It's not intense pressure, right? Thinking of the history of CSU, where no one's won more national championships, than the Colorado State lacrosse program. But
Yeah.
is there something there? You guys are all aware of that, right? The history
Yeah,
and
of
what that
course.
means and what you need to get to.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
I'd say there's there's not a lot of pressure, but then there's also the pressure to kind of get back to where we once were as the powerhouse of a team that we were. I know a lot of the alumni guys are just waiting for us to go back to the tournament again. So to make those guys just, like, I guess, proud of our team, of where we come, would just be super awesome to have this year.
Hey, Rego, what motivates you in spring 26?
I would say losing to Utah Valley in the RMLC last year, just that feeling of just sadness and seeing all the seniors their last game. I want to take it all the way with Mason this year. So I would definitely say that, and our schedule. Our schedule this year is definitely motivating because if we can get a few big wins, I think we have a strong chance of making the tournament.
There you go. Rego with the vowel at the end of his name. Italian guy.
No, Guatemalan.
Guatemalan,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Guatemalan, with a little Latin flavor, long memory, maybe a little bit of taste still there.
Yeah.
Right. That's outstanding. Hey, guys, I want to ask you about football too, because around this time, we talk about how your program has all the success, so rightfully and justifiably you have high expectations, and that's the case for the CSU football team as well. They've got head coach Jim Mora coming in. I always tell the stories of, like, our lacrosse guys are really dialed into the football team, not only as fans, they're student athletes who watch the Rams team, but also they're around those guys all the time. And then this is unique, where you get all these new dudes. There's 60 plus players coming in, whether they're portal transfers or signees. What's that like? What are you seeing as you see some of those new faces walking around?
I think it's a pretty surreal experience, kind of just being on the same, like, kind of level, like just the same practice field, the being in the stadium, and then just seeing all these big Division I football players that are coming in just to better our team. And it's really cool that we have a new coach, Coach Jim Morris, and it sucks that I'm leaving this year, so I won't get to see their success next year. But yeah, it's a very cool experience. The whole point of lacrosse is to grow the game. So having all these football guys coming up to us interested, wanting to learn more about lacrosse, it's just really, really awesome to see that there's so much love for the game, and it goes both ways.
How about you, Jack?
Yeah, I would say like back off of Mason. It goes both ways. They've came to a few of our practices. We interact with them. They're just kind of picking up the sticks, tossing the ball around, talking to coach, chatting with us, and then just seeing them around campus is unreal. And seeing them when we practice in the stadium, seeing them train a little bit is an absolute cool experience.